Hello, my friends. My name is Jason Brown, and you know what this is, right? It's a rhythm recap.
Go.
There's a moment towards the end of Jesus' life when, in talking to the disciples, he says, "In this world, you will have trouble." Now, for some reason, we often believe that because we're good people, or we do good things, or we follow Jesus, that we are not going to experience pain or suffering. But that could not be further from the truth. Even Jesus tells his disciples, in this world, you will have trouble. And the way that we deal with trouble, the way that we deal with pain and suffering, isn't always healthy. Sometimes we distance ourselves from it. We ignore it. We pretend like it's not there. We distract ourselves from it, either with school or work or exercise or any other thing. Sometimes we even dull our pain with drugs and alcohol. Ultimately, all three of these, distancing, distracting, and dulling, ultimately are harmful to us and they're harmful to the people around us. So let me ask you this question. What becomes possible when we listen to our pain? Jesus himself experienced pain during his earthly life. He discovered that his friend Lazarus had passed away. And in this incredible verse in John 11, it very simply says, Jesus wept. Jesus himself, who could have immediately distanced himself, distracted himself from pain, chose instead to experience pain, to lean into pain. What would happen if you leaned into your pain, if you were honest about your pain, if you were honest about the pain of others? I think pain makes it possible for things to turn around. When we're honest about things that are hurting, we can be honest about a way out. We can be honest about turning around. Pain creates space for us to turn around. Ultimately, the end of Jesus' earthly life was filled with pain. And yet that pain and that suffering not only meets us in our pain and suffering, but makes it possible for us to turn around. Jesus himself experiences pain and suffering. And so when we experience pain and suffering, we meet Jesus there. But Jesus loves us too much to leave us there. And ultimately, when we listen to our pain, when we're honest with ourselves and others about our pain, I think it creates the potential for redemption. Hear this. If you are in pain, I want you to know two things. Number one, that God is there with you. That Jesus, who experienced pain, is close to those who experience pain. Whether it's spiritual pain, emotional pain, or physical pain, God is there. And number two, you are not alone. You are not alone in your pain. And I want you to know that we here at Broadway are here for you. May your pain create space. May it create the opportunity for turning around.
Go.
If you are experiencing spiritual pain, maybe that's doubt. If you're experiencing emotional pain, loneliness. If you're experiencing physical pain, like actual real pain, know this. Know that resurrection is possible. Know that healing is possible. And may the grace and peace of God be with you as you lean into healing.
Go.
My name is Jason Brown, and this has been your Rhythm Recap.